everyone, sorry for this video being extremely serious, but what I'm going to be discussing today leaves absolutely no room for humor. Having said that, this is not the first time something like this has happened, and it is the most extreme form of hate that I've seen anywhere. We're talking about the Weverse threats. You may have seen hashtags like HyProtectJimin or HyProtectV floating around on Twitter. Guess what? Of course, it is the deranged shippers again. I'm going to try my hardest to explain what they are threatening and saying, but I also have to follow YouTube guidelines so that my video stays up. So I will be leaving some links in the description to threads on Twitter where you can find the uncensored images. Basically, BTS is having a free show coming up in October, and toxic shippers, namely Taehyungers and Jungkookers, have threatened to harm V and Jimin with really dangerous equipments, if you know what I mean. A lot of these threats were found out in the open on Weverse, and they're basically fighting with each other and retaliating by posting images with either V or Jimin scratched out, and additionally, and most dangerously, images of them holding their equipments, basically saying they'll take action in October during the free show. Before we even get into how absolutely insane this is, because let me remind you again, we are talking about BTS's Jimin and V, the musicians, the K-pop idols, the performers. They're literally being harassed and threatened to such extreme levels for doing what exactly? Existing? According to shippers who should definitely have their accounts taken down, their IP addresses tracked, their parents informed, and have their asses dragged to their local hospital for a checkup. And I'm not saying that as an insult. Behaviors like these are not normal. In no way can a sane mind jump to such extremes over shipping. These people are most definitely not doing well mentally. I don't care if these may just be empty threats. If such a thought even crosses your mind, you need to be assessed by a professional. The fact that people can just say stuff like this and then hide behind their 200 anonymous accounts is scary, and HYBE needs to take action. Weverse too. Their digital footprint is all over that website, and threats like these don't only deserve a mere report and block. They need to be investigated and punished. I will get to how we can help bring HYBE's attention to this and let them know how severe this issue is very soon. But before that, I just want to talk about this recurring theme of conflict between Jimin and V stans. I will never be able to understand how solo stans even exist in a fandom of a group that literally love each other more than they love themselves. How can you think you are being loyal and a good fan to V if you are threatening his self-labeled soulmate, Jimin, and vice versa? I have to assume that none of these people have actually consumed any BTS content, because in what world do you think these two are competing or deserve to be pit against each other and compared and hated on? We've really moved from group fan wars onto member fan wars. This is a real low. If you are a solo stan, sorry to be blunt, but you are literally the worst. Everyone has a bias, but for you to only like one member and hate the others, and then go out of your way to insult and threaten them is disgusting. They will never be close to you, and they will never respect you. You know who they do love and respect? Each other, and I don't understand how you fail to see this bond between them. For any group to have solo stans is crazy because members are usually all, at the very least, friends. But for it to happen in BTS, where the members are literally family, is just wild to me. Do you even know how many times they have been there for each other? Through tough times, highs and lows, only for your irrelevant ass, who they don't even know, to jump in with your own narratives. These are not TV show characters. They are real human beings. You have no right to dictate what they do, how they act, or who they stay away from. It's their lives. They're not a video game for you to control. Hey, just a thought, if that's what you're into, please invest your time and money into this game called The Sims. Please, instead of doing whatever this is. So now, how can we help stop this and make sure that stuff like this doesn't happen again? And ensure that all BTS members stay safe during a free concert that they're literally holding for us? By informing their company, HYBE, in a proper manner. Not by spamming, not by insulting them, but by sending properly formed emails with proof demanding action. I will be linking below a few email templates that armies on Twitter have prepared. Please make sure to alter a few words so your emails aren't considered spam. Let's try to actually safely and properly handle this issue instead of screaming on Twitter, because HYBE's probably not going to take that seriously. Also, if you will be attending the concert in October, please stay safe and look around and be aware of your surroundings. Stuff like this is not going to stop until these companies realize that behaviors like these aren't just normal dumb fandom stuff, and start making sure that their platforms are a safe space for their artists and for other fans. Enable some kind of Club Penguin deal where posts like these are filtered out and marked for investigation. And lastly, please do not engage with these posts if you happen to find them anywhere, as we have no knowledge of how dangerous these people can be. Just screenshot and send it to HYBE. Let's do our part in protecting BTS. All of them. And that is all for today. Hopefully the next time I talk to you, it's about some better circumstances. Stay safe.